Hi folks, Puffin here. I coined a new word today and I wanted to explain it. I was trying to talk to someone just in comments about Trumper, terrorist Taliban ideals, and I had to say, to talk about their ideals in the conversation. I had to use the word ideals, but I had to put it in quotation marks because they're not ideal. They're far less than ideal, or the opposite of ideal. We're talking about the things that Trumpers believe that are literally going to hurt us all. So I put ideals in quotation marks, but I can't do that all the time because you end up looking like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So I'm thinking I need another word for what these ideals that they have are, and I came up with misdeals. Now, misdeals is a term from card playing where if something goes wrong playing dealing the cards, it's a misdeal and you do over. The thing about ideals is there's an ideal for everyone, which is happiness. And for most everyone, the ideal of happiness, just very basic, no matter what other ideologies people believe, the ideal of happiness includes a knowledge that everyone is happier when everyone is happier. That it's better for everyone for more people to be happy. If everybody's happy, nobody has a problem. So that being a goal and kind of an underlying principle or ideal of most people, that's why idealism is wanting everybody to be happy and believing that everybody can be happier. We can have a utopian life, and we can. And that's called idealism. Now there's an anti-ideal, which is that only one group can be happy, and that in order for this group to be happy, the rest of the people have to suffer. Or in order for this group to be happy, that group has to suffer. This anti-idealism is especially popular in America and amongst certain kinds of people, but we have mostly in America, I think we still have people who believe in real happiness that's shared amongst everyone. So this anti-idealism just is an ideal, and I want to call it a misdeal and say that these people who believe in it have been misdealt their philosophy or misdealt their perspective. And even though in many cases, like see in Texas and in Florida, places like this, and in America overall when Trump was in power, and still too much with the media trying to kind of appease or appeal to those people, or that sentiment, that mentality, or I don't know, just any type of compromise with them, really. But the thing is, we can't fail to call it out for what it is, and it's not ideal. So they don't really have ideals. They have what I would call a misdeal, or like misanthropy, or a misanthrope, or a misogynist, or a wrong or anti thing, a negative towards something. So they have the opposite of an ideal. And really, we need to rescue them from that opposite ideal because it's something they suffer from, thinking that only, it's what the root of racism, the root of sexism, the root of all sorts of bigotry, the idea that only one group can prosper. It's, white supremacy. It's the basis of the evil, the great evil that we're all facing today in this world. Because you can see it real clearly. They're trying to spread this Trump virus genocide, and it's a great evil that we're all against. So we need to go ahead and explain it that way. And I think we need to use our words very carefully. And so I don't want to call what they have ideals and have to put it in quotes. I want to call it misdeals. They have misdeals, and we need a do-over. Because when you have a misdeal in a card game, say it's because you let the joker in, or you dealt too many cards to somebody, or somebody's card flipped over or something, you do it over again. And their mentality needs a do-over. Our system needs a do-over. We have a system built a lot on that mentality, a racist, unjust system in America anyway, and in lots of countries for the exact same reasons. And we all know as people, no matter what culture we're in, that our happiness is increased with everyone's happiness. So we don't need those types of laws and that type of control. That goes for everybody. So we can all get together against that evil force and get rid of it, get rid of the misdeal, and start over again. When there's places in our government, including Supreme Court justices that don't need to be there, because they were appointed by a traitor. When there's things that have gone wrong, we can do it over again and just, build it up from the bottom up. Say, this was a misdeal. This is not ideal. This is built upon this other principle. And as a misdeal, we do it over. And I think we can do that. So thanks for watching. Share this video. Let's come up with words to really call things out and to differentiate, because we all do share the same ideal. We do know in our hearts that the happiness of one of us is dependent upon the happiness of the rest, and more of us are finding ways to express that, share that, and make it happen. So let's do it. Thanks. See you soon.